Your guy came to me like 6 years ago. That's how this all got started. That was what was really, really neat about this, is your follow up and pay attention to details and not forgetting anybody. I started to understand that you were the guys I needed. I had already tried a couple of companies that said they did this management thing or look at how to save your business, and after a day or two I figured out that they really weren't very good at this. Wasn't what I wanted to do, and I could tell immediately that American Management Services was very professional, knew what they were doing, and was on top of all of it. I could just tell that immediately, just the professional level of your first guy that came in 6 years ago. I decided to use American Management Services because 6 years ago, when you first came to me and said, "Can you use a service like this?" And I said, "Yes, but I'm not ready to do it because you have to turn your company over to me and let me show you how to do it." And I said, I'm not ready for that yet. My people in here aren't ready for that. And he said, "Well, I'll come back to see you in 5 years." And 5 years later, American Management Services came back and they said, "You ready to do this now?" And I said, "Yes." I said, I have come to the point where this company is going to crash. Clark Brothers is not going to make it another couple of months if I don't have help. And that's when American Management Services started the process, and it was really wonderful from the beginning. Your level of professional is unbelievable. Everybody knew what they were doing. It was just why I picked you guys, because I had tried a couple of other companies that did the business analysis, and after a day or two of their opening analysis and talking to you and doing the interview, I could tell they really didn't know what they were doing. They weren't very good at it. They were just somebody that had been plucked out of businesses somewhere else and sent in to talk to me, and they just didn't know. American Management Services, from the beginning, from 5 years ago, and then as soon as they started the work here at Clark Brothers, they definitely were professional, were on top of it, knew what they were doing, never wasted any time in showing you why this is what you need and this is how we can fix you. Our company gained the ability to understand consistency. We didn't have consistent profit margins. We did everything by the seat of the pants. I keep saying that we did this by the seat of the pants. We did that by the seat of the pants. And American Management showed us that you've got to have this level of profit margin because this is what your bottom line will be. They could project so far forward into what things were going to be if you did or didn't, and this is what you need to make money on, this is what you're not making money on, this is where you need to improve the looks of your store, this is where you need to improve your buying, this is what you need to improve with your employees, how they approach every situation in the store, everything that happens. Our business model was acceptable and doable, and American Management showed us that if you will follow this procedure that we're going to show you, if you will follow these tools that we're going to, if you'll use these tools that we're going to give you and show you how to use them, it worked out. We've got consistent profit margins. You've kept, like I said, a couple of months was all we had left. A year later, we are working, keeping the store open with considerably less traffic than we used to have. That's where the industry is gone. The whole gun industry is off, but because you showed us how to work with what we have, we're still here, we're still viable, we're still poised to take off. Personally, I've gained a tremendous amount of stress relief. The profit margin is the only thing that's saving us. The employees that stayed with us are so much happier. They all see that we have a goal, we have a strategy, that we all work together now. It used to be very disjointed. Everybody wanted to get done what they thought they needed to get done, and because American Management's team came in and showed us how it's all interconnected. That's what we didn't understand before. It's all interconnected. Everything that we do here connects with each other thing that we do here. And your team showed us that this is how to make it work, and all my employees are much happier. I would tell another colleague, another business, a friend, that if you need some help, you guys, American Management, are the people to go see. They're so professional. They don't waste any time. They show you exactly where the numbers come and go, what you can expect, what you can't expect. It's just, I would recommend them to anybody that needs that. And some people don't think they need it, but I'm sure they do. If you need to understand how your business is working internally and externally, American Management Services is who I would recommend. Managing your inventory, which we were trying to do, but we didn't know how, and American Management showed us how to manage our inventories, our profit margins, buy from these, don't buy from these. This is where your strength is, and you just don't recognize what is run down looking because you get used to it. And they said, this is what you have to change, and this is what we're going to change. And again, the professional level and how they worked with all the employees, and especially with me, and they just made all of it understandable. This is why, instead of just saying you need to change this, they showed why. This is why you need to change this. It was very professional level. I'm a better manager because I didn't know what I was doing before, and American Management has shown me what I need to do, how I need to stay in touch with what's going on. These are reports that you need. I didn't know that. I didn't have reports before. We didn't know how to do reports. This is what you need to study. American Management, and again, it will, Carl and Mike, they showed me that this is the stuff you need to know. These are the reports that are important. These are the numbers that are important. And they showed me what I have to stay on top of.